Hello, history buffs. Welcome to Real Info Vault, your go-to spot for deep dives into the world's most intriguing stories. Today, we're supercharging our exploration of countries that defied European colonization during the scramble for empires. With fresh insights from 2025 sources like World Population Review and WorldAtlas, we've expanded our list to 14 nations, added timelines, debates, and modern legacies. Whether it's geography, warfare, or diplomacy, these stories are epic. If you're new here, hit subscribe and that bell icon. Let's jump in and uncover how these countries stayed sovereign. European colonization reshaped the world from the 1400s to the mid to 1900s, but these 14 countries, drawn from consensus lists, resisted formal takeover. We'll cover their histories, key events, and why they're debated. Remember, never colonized means no full European administration, though some faced invasions or influence. Based on 2025 updates, here's our expanded list of 14 countries. We'll break each down with a timeline, key facts, and caveats from experts. Number 1. Japan. Japan tops every list as the undisputed champ. Its isolationist Sakoku policy from 1633 to 1853 kept Europeans out. Timeline. 1633, Sakoku begins, limiting trade to Dutch and Chinese. 1853, U.S. Commodore Perry forces open ports. 1868, Meiji Restoration modernizes Japan. 1895, 1905, wins Sino-Japanese and Russo-Japanese wars, becoming a colonizer itself, Korea-Manchuria. Caveats, no debates, clearly independent. Fun fact, Japan's rapid industrialization inspired Asia's tiger economies today. In 2025, it's a tech giant with GDP over $4 trillion. Would Sakoku work in today's globalized world? Comment. Number 2. Ethiopia. Ethiopia, Africa's oldest independent nation, crushed Italian ambitions. Timeline. 1895, Treaty of Wuchale mistranslation sparks conflict. 1896, victory at Battle of Adwa, Italy recognizes independence. 1935 to 1941, Italian occupation during World War II, debated as military, not colonial. Caveats, WWI period sometimes called colonization, but brief and reversed. Fun fact, Adwa inspired Pan-Africanism. In 2025, Ethiopia's economy grows via the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam. Number 3. Liberia. Founded by American freed slaves, Liberia dodged European grasp. Timeline. 1820, American Colonization Society settles it as a de facto U.S. outpost. 1847, independence declared, US recognizes in 1862. Caveats, U.S. influence seen as quasi-colonial but no formal European rule. Fun fact, named after Liberty, in 2025, it's Africa's oldest republic, focusing on post-Ebola recovery. Number 4. Thailand. Thailand, formerly Siam, balanced British and French rivals. Timeline. 1868 to 1910, King Chulalongkorn modernizes to impress Europe. 1893, Franco-Siamese War cedes minor territory but preserves core. Caveats, buffer state status meant influence, not control. Fun fact, embraced Western tech early, 2025 sees it as a ASEAN's hub with booming tourism. Number 5. Nepal. Nepal's Himalayas were a natural barrier. 1814 to 1816, Anglo-Nepalese War, Britain gains borders but not Nepal. 1816, becomes British protectorate, foreign policy only. Caveats, puppet-like influence debated, but sovereign internally. Fun fact, Gurkhas still serve globally. 2025 Nepal thrives on adventure tourism. Number 6. Bhutan. Bhutan's isolation preserved its Buddhist kingdom. 1634, separates from Tibet. 1865, Duar War cedes land to Britain. 1910, Treaty of Punakha makes it a protectorate. Caveats, foreign policy controlled by Britain, India, but internal autonomy. Fun fact, pioneered gross national happiness, 2025 focuses on sustainable development. Number 7. Iran. Iran's ancient Persian roots endured. 1804 to 1828, wars with Russia cede territory. 1857, Anglo-Persian War over resources. 1906, Constitutional Revolution resists foreign concessions. Caveats, economic control, for example, UK oil, but no full colonization. Fun fact, 1979 revolution ended Western sway. 2025 Iran leads in drones and nuclear tech. Number 8. Afghanistan. The graveyard of empires repelled invaders. 1839 to 1919. 3 Anglo to Afghan wars. Britain controls foreign affairs briefly. 1979 to 1989. Soviet invasion fails. 2001 to 2021. U.S. occupation, not colonization. Caveats. Temporary controls debated. Fun fact, tribal unity key, 2025 sees Taliban rule amid reconstruction. Number 9. Saudi Arabia. Unified from Ottoman remnants. 1915, Treaty of Darren as British Protectorate. 1932, Kingdom founded. Caveats, Ottoman past but no European colony. Fun fact, oil boom. 2025 Vision 2030 diversifies economy. Number 10, Tonga. A Polynesian monarchy that allied wisely. Timeline. 1845, unified under Tupua 1900. British Protectorate to fend off Germany. 1970, full independence. Caveats, Protectorate but retained monarchy. Fun fact, oldest Pacific monarchy, 2025 focuses on climate resilience. Number 11, China. Debated due to concessions. 1839 to 1860. Opium Wars, Hong Kong ceded to UK 1841 to 1997, 1937 to 1945, Japanese occupation in World War II. Caveats, unequal treaties, and enclaves like partial colonization. Fun fact, Yuan Dynasty Mongol rule, 2025 China is a superpower with Belt and Road. Number 12, Korea, North and South. Treated as one historical entity pre-1945. Timeline. 1910 to 1945, Japanese colonization. Caveats, European free but Japanese colonized. Some lists exclude due to non-European. Fun fact, resistance movements. 2025 South Korea leads in K-pop tech, North in isolation. Number 13, Mongolia. From empire builder to satellite. Timeline. 1206, Mongol Empire founded. 1691 to 1911, under China's Qing. 1924 to 1992, Soviet satellite. Caveats, satellite not colony, debated influence. Fun fact, vast minerals, 2025 mining boom. Number 14, Turkey, successor to Ottomans. Timeline, 1453 to 1918, Ottoman Empire. 1923, Republic founded post-World War I. Caveats, no European colony but Allied occupations post-World War I brief. Fun fact, bridge between continents, 2025 NATO member with economic growth. Not everyone's list matches. Definitions vary. Colonized means full administrative control, but protectorates or occupations blur lines. Myths, China was fully colonized, no, just concessions. Debates, Korea's Japanese rule excludes it from some lists. Sources like World Population Review highlight these nuances. These countries shaped anti-colonial movements. Ethiopia's Adwa inspired Mandela. In 2025, they lead in sovereignty, Japan in innovation, China in economics, Bhutan in happiness metrics. Without them, global diversity might be lesser. Mentions like Andorra or Vatican City are microstates with unique protections. Europe itself? Countries like Sweden never colonized others, but that's another video. From Japan's samurais to Bhutan's monks, these 14 stories prove resilience wins. Which country inspires you? Comment below, like, share, and subscribe for more. See you soon.